This senseless censorship. Like I saw a post today talking about petition going around to have people stop interviewing Will and Jada. Stop watching the interviews. Stop consuming it. Scroll by it. It's okay. It is okay. You don't have to consume that nonsense if you don't like it. Let me find that post. Let me see. Petition online to stop Will and Jada Pinkett from doing interviews. Man, who are you to tell them to stop doing interviews? Just don't consume them. I promise you, if you don't consume them, people will stop interviewing them because it won't get them clicks, it won't get them likes, it won't get them subscriptions, it won't get them impressions, right? It won't run up their algorithm. But you can't tell people what to do. Our country wasn't built on that. Our country was built on freedom of speech. So now I can't interview this person. I can't interview Will and Jada Smith because they're annoying as hell. Don't consume it. Change the channel. And now let's circle back to Chappelle. Let's talk about the South Park post-quarantine episode. So what I loved about the Chappelle documentary and the Chappelle stand-up special, man, y'all ain't censoring Dave. In high school, the school he went to, some students were like, he's a bigot. We don't want this building named after him. School's still going to do it. You know why? Because with art, you can't control art. If you don't like the art, don't buy it. If you don't like the song, don't listen to it. If you don't like the joke, don't laugh at it. If you don't like the comedian, don't listen to him and don't go to his show or her show. But don't tell somebody they can't do something if you have the choice not to consume it. Stop trying to censor the things that you don't like. Hey, maybe you should listen to it. Because what they say, diamonds, pressure makes diamonds, right? That the process, maybe you need to go through some adversity. Maybe you need to hear some uncomfortable things to help you find yourself. You know, it really sucked the first time that I was told I was selfish and spoiled. It really hurt my feelings. Like, dang, that sucks. When you have a really bad breakout, it really sucks to hear somebody say, oh, man, how about you? Oh, man, you're gaining weight. You know, when there are things in your life that you care about and somebody tells you that you are not doing as well at those things as you should be, it freaking hurts. It does. It's human to hurt. It's okay for it to hurt. But that doesn't mean you should just shut it out. Like, just imagine working on a job and not performing to your boss's standard, but never being told by your boss that you're not doing the job well enough. Just imagine that. Don't you think you become better at your job if you're corrected on the things that you do wrong so you know how to fix them? Or not even just learning how to fix them, you know that you need to fix them. Yeah, that's the thing, man. Stop trying to censor things you don't want to hear. Listen to it, apply it, move on. Listen to it, ignore it, move on. Ignore it, move on. One of the funniest things about the Chappelle documentary was, guess what? He doubled down on everything that y'all are mad at him about. Because he's like, bro, this is senseless censorship. What are you mad about? This is just senseless. This censorship right here is senseless. Same thing with South Park. I'm a South Park guy. Seen every episode they've ever put out. Most of them many times. And we get this post-pandemic episode, and the biggest thing about it, it's like South Park in the future. Everybody's grown, and you can't even make a joke. You have to make sure that Oh, I can't say that because somebody might be bothered by it. I can't say that because everybody is the same. No, everybody's not the same. Everybody deserves to be treated with respect, but my God, let me say something that's messed up. Let me say something that's disrespectful. Let me say something that might have some hate behind it. Let me reveal to you who I truly am, because guess what? We live in a false, you get a false sense of security when everybody's being censored. Because the feelings aren't changing. It's just like, oh, we're going to integrate this school now. We got black kids, we got white kids, we got brown kids, we got, I don't know if I can say yellow kids. You know what I mean? We got Americans, we got African Americans, we got Latin Americans, we got Asian, we got all races here at the school. Well, we don't like all you races. We only like one race. A false sense of security because of senseless censorship. Forced integration with censorship. Oh, let's act like we like these people. You get what I'm saying? It's the same, but it's different. And now, at one point, I thought we were taking the gloves off and we're being honest with ourselves. We're being honest with each other. And everybody was like, race hasn't been worse in America. No, we just hadn't censored it. The censor came off. We had been censored it for a long time. Censor came off because we couldn't talk about race forever. Now we can. And you learn how people really feel. But then when you go to Twitter, you don't really learn how people truly feel. I'm talking about in real life with the race thing. You get to Twitter, you get to, and they're like, oh, this violates our guidelines. Okay, whatever. You can kick me off of your platform because this is your platform and you're free to do that. But censorship. Boosie shouldn't say that about Lil Nas X. Maybe he should evolve his thinking, but why are you stopping him from saying it? Well, it hurts the kids. It hurts the little feeling. Okay. What if what you're doing hurts his feelings? And I'm not siding with Boosie by no means. But the fact of the matter is, when we start getting into trying to say, like, to get into the things that are subjective and try to make objective, take an objective approach to subjective behavior, it becomes all a thing of preference. And then we get back to our history books. The people in charge write the history books and they tell the story the way they want to tell it and not the way that it needs to be told.